Welcome to this Tuesday's topic on stress and chronic inflammation, why it's an important topic and how to manage it. I am Ashley Anderson, registered dietitian and personal trainer and owner of Move Fully Nourished, where we specialize in nutrition and exercise coaching using an integrative approach to help active adults achieve optimal health, healing the mind, body, and spirit. Our integrative approach is designed to empower you as well as transform your lifestyle and relationship with food forever. So stress, why is this an important topic? Stress is really an integral part of everyday living. While stress by itself is not inherently a negative experience, prolonged stress can be quite harmful to our immune system, our adrenals, and our heart. Also, the relationship between stress and inflammation has been studied extensively, really in the last 10 years. And researchers finding evidence that inflammatory pathways it's really pivotal to the pathogenesis in many chronic diseases. So about 75% and even more of human disease is related to stress and inflammation. It includes cardiovascular disease, metabolic disease, and neurodegenerative disorders. So chronic stress results in a failure to downregulate inflammatory responses. So like work-related stressors, poor sleep, emotional disturbances have all been correlated with adult-related cardiovascular disease. And chronic psychological stress and inflammation are also associated with a greater risk of depression, autoimmune diseases, upper respiratory infections, hormonal imbalances, and poor wound healing. There was a large study that was done in 2019 and in the Journal of Molecular Psychiatry, and a team of researchers from Cambridge examined the link between depression and coronary heart disease. The results suggested that between these two conditions, even though they cannot be explained by a common genetic predisposition, rather it's environmentally related. So they investigated 15 different biomarkers that were associated with the risk of cardiovascular disease. And those markers, they found that triglycerides and inflammation-related proteins like interleukin-6 and CRP were also risk factors for depression. They also noted that there was shared environmental factors between the depression and coronary heart disease comorbidity and could be linked to early life factors influencing inflammatory regulation like impaired fetal development or childhood maltreatment or trauma. Low birth weight and childhood maltreatment were also associated with increased levels of circulating inflammatory markers, depression, and coronary heart disease in adulthood. Also, stress can cause hormonal imbalances. It can increase symptoms for people with existing hormonal imbalances. And lastly, disorders of the gastrointestinal tract, like Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis and IBS, are all related to stress and inflammation because chronic stress disturbs gut microbiota, which triggers an immune system response. So clearly, this is an important topic and really affects everyone. So before we pivot to managing stress, we first have to recognize if we are experiencing it and to what degree. Many times our clients will just flat out say, I'm not stressed, Ashley. I'm not overwhelmed or anxious or confused. Or sometimes they will flat out say that I am stressed, I'm anxious and confused. And it will impact, they'll be able to recognize that it's impacting their health. But sometimes people don't recognize it. So we need to look at it from, are you having hormonal imbalances? Do you have lack of motivation? Are you always on the go? Are you unable to relax? Are you getting upset over small scenarios? Do you have trouble winding down at night? Are you harping on continuous negative thoughts about yourself or your environment? Are you constantly worried about the future? These are all forms of stress. And we help our clients understand that their perceptions are really impacting their health, their stress, and their inflammation. So now let's discuss ways to decrease our risk and reduce the hold that stress has on our mind, body, and spirit. So I'm going to discuss several ways to take an integrative approach to your health and how we help our clients live their best and most fulfilling life as a part of our program with Move Fully Nourished. So first, let's talk a little bit about exercise. Very important. A regular exercise program helps to generate a greater sense of well-being, accompanied by an increase in energy, improved sleep, improved coping skills, and overall better mood. Exercise stimulates your body and releases a number of hormones like endorphins and endocannabinoids that really help block pain and improve sleep and help you relax. And some of these hormones, the endocannabinoids, can be responsible for the euphoric feeling, like a runner's high that some people report after exercise. Or people who exercise also tend to feel less anxious, more positive about themselves. When your body feels good, your mind often follows. Lifting weights, running, swimming, yoga, tai chi, or daily walking are just a few examples of the many types of exercise that can help you to de-stress in your life. So try to aim for some daily movement and intentional exercise at least 4 times per week for about 30 minutes. Okay, let's talk about meditation. It's very difficult to calm the mind and the body during stress unless you have developed some helpful relaxation techniques, such as meditation, deep breathing, or reflection. Only 5 minutes a day are really needed to start improving your reaction to stress. It's important to develop a program that really works for you. Maybe it's 5 minutes in the morning before you hop in the shower, or breathing exercises with meditation at night. So really just developing that technique. Also, create some time to relax, schedule a massage, take a mini vacation, read a book that interests you, listen or play music, spend time in a float tank, a sauna, or do red light therapy. Take a bath with Epsom salts or drink some warm tea, snuggle with a loved one or pet, or get out and enjoy nature and get some sun on your face. It's also important to get adequate sleep. So 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night is optimal. Lack of sleep can also add to your stress levels and cause a cycle of stress and sleepiness. So better sleep habits can help, but how do you get good quality sleep? So some of these habits may include exercising regularly, getting out in sunlight, drinking less alcohol and caffeine, especially close to bedtime, setting a sleep routine, a sleep schedule, not looking at electronics or blue light 30 to 60 minutes before bed, trying meditation or other forms of relaxation at bed to really help clear your mind. And speaking of clearing your mind, it's really important to tackle whatever issues that have been lingering. For example, improving time management by prioritizing and organizing your daily responsibilities. That'll help decrease your stress load, or improving your communication skills with your family or job-related relationships. That can all improve the quality of your life by decreasing your total stress load. Delegating tasks instead of tackling them all on your own is another big part of reducing stress. Also, making peace with the voice inside your head. The good news is you are in control, so you can exchange negative thoughts for positive ones. There are more benefits to positive self-talk than just reducing stress. They include longer lifespan, lower levels of depression, greater resilience when it comes to the common cold or cardiovascular disease, better coping skills with hard times as well. Another helpful tool is biofeedback. Many of you may have not heard this. Biofeedback is really harnessing the power of your mind and becoming aware of what's going on inside your body. You can gain more control over your health. So you can learn how to manage your heart, your muscle tension, and your blood pressure when stress hits. Biofeedback is very interesting. It gives you information about how your body reacts when you try to relax, and sensors are kind of placed on your body that call out changes in everything from your brainwave pattern to your muscle tone. You can work with a biofeedback therapist, and you can start to take control of the signals by changing how your body reacts to the sensor. It's also important to connect with people. Spend some time with a friend or family member who will listen to you and have an open heart and mind. It's a natural way to calm you and lower your stress. So when you connect with people or in person, your body releases a hormone that stops your fight or flight response and you relax. Another thing to lower stress is to practice strengthening your resilience. How you respond to people directly impacts your stress levels. Managing your response trips. Try not to overcommit yourself. Share the responsibility. Take a few deep breaths or count to 10 before you respond to someone. Walk away from a heated situation or distract yourself with music or podcasts. You can also do laugh therapy. When you laugh, you take in more oxygen. Your heart, your lungs, your muscles, they all get a boost, and your body releases those feel-good, happy hormones. Laughter also improves your immune system. It lessens pain and improves your mood for longer periods of time. Also, talk therapy, also known as just therapy. Long-term talk therapy can help people deal with stress because one approach is like cognitive behavior therapy, helps you change negative thought patterns, and your therapist can help guide you toward other approaches that might be more helpful for you. Our team at Move Fully Nourished, we're connected with outstanding therapists in our area, as well as virtual therapy, and often recommend our clients seek additional emotional support along our journey together. And last but not least, a nourishing diet. The standard American diet does not support your body during periods of stress. It can actually exacerbate it. So eating high quality, nutrient dense, whole, unprocessed foods enables you to deal with stress in a more positive way because it helps regulate hormonal balance, strengthens your immune system, and improves your mood and lowers your blood pressure, just to name a few. Antioxidants and high quality foods protect our cells against damage that chronic stress causes. You can find these in our plants and other sources of foods too. But this is where we really help our one-on-one clients develop an in-depth and individualized plan that fits their needs and lifestyle to optimize their intake. So as we've discussed, prolonged stress leads to chronic inflammation, a downregulation of your immune system, your ability to heal and recover, and is really in your best interest for your health and your quality of life to build healthy stress management techniques into your routines moving forward. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you are looking for help or support along your journey towards a healthier you, please go to movefully-nourished.com, click on apply now to fill out our coaching application and learn more about how we help our one-on-one clients. Thank you so much.